What's up guys, it's your boy Zeli here, and today we're going to be talking about Beta Arceus and how there's a pretty good chance it might return in the Gen 4 remakes. So for those of you that don't know what Beta Arceus is, basically a little while back a leak came out for the Generation 4 original games for Diamond and Pearl. And it leaked a lot of the beta sprites, so the sprites that were in production for the Pokemon. So for example, the Garchomp line used to have a completely different design. And the same with some other Pokemon. But one that stood out to people the most was Arceus. And as you can see, the sprite does look pretty unfinished. It definitely probably wasn't meant to be a final sprite. And obviously it wasn't because we got a different one. But after this leak came out, the fans went crazy. The fans were so intrigued by this model of Arceus because, let's be honest, it kind of encapsulates the whole idea of a god Pokemon much better than what we actually got. I mean, anytime Arceus is brought up, you always see a comment like, it's just a deer stuck in a fence, right? That's like the main comparison you get with Arceus. Not something you would expect for what is supposed to be the god of all Pokemon, right? So, even though this other sprite of Arceus, the beta sprite, wasn't meant to be used in the final game, people still see it as much more fitting than what we actually got for Arceus. So, after seeing how intrigued the fans are by this design, I wouldn't be surprised if Game Freak decides to somehow incorporate this design into the Gen 4 remakes, which we know are coming pretty soon. It might even come out this year. Obviously, there's been no announcement yet, but it is very likely that we will see Gen 4 remakes either this year or next year. And knowing Game Freak and how smart they are, they would definitely want to capitalize on something that the fans are super intrigued with. And if you think about it, we already got a fleshed out story for Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, but we never really got a story for Arceus. In the games, at least. We did some in the movies, but not in the games. And so it would make sense if Gen 4 remakes, maybe after the Elite Four and Champion, we get something like the Delta episode from Oras, which is dedicated to Arceus. And maybe in this episode, we figure out that this beta spread of Arceus is something like an astral projection or something more inconceivable to us. And maybe the other form that we see is something that can only appear on Earth or something like that. They could go a lot of different ways with it, but there are definitely a lot of ways they could incorporate Beta Arceus' sprite into the Gen 4 remakes. And it would, 1, bring a lot more story to Arceus, 2, please the fans, and 3, kind of redeem the current design of Arceus. Let's be real, not that many people like it. So I think that with the Gen 4 remakes just around the corner, and these leaks coming out and the fans loving it, it would be amazing if Game Freak did something with this Beta Arceus sprite. Now, is it possible that they won't? Sure, of course it is. But I feel like this is a really big opportunity for them to do something pretty interesting. So I think that it's going to happen. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think Game Freak will ever do anything with this unreleased Beta Arceus sprite? Or do you think we'll just have the design we have now for the rest of the time? But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to let me know by dropping a like and subscribing. And yeah, it's been your boy Zeli. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.